Alright, let's rank this quick, then I'll explain. Number 1, North America. Number 2, South America. If we're talking richest, North America isn't just ahead, it's playing a different game. Let's start with the scoreboard. Total GDP North America. Think the United States, Canada, Mexico, adds up to well over $30 trillion. Most of that is the US, South America, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Colombia neighbors, comes in around $5 trillion total. That's like comparing a jumbo jet to a regional plane. Both fly, but one carries a lot more. Per person, the gap stays big. In North America, the US sits high on GDP per capita. Canada too. Mexico is lower, but the average still lands much higher than South America's. In South America, Uruguay and Chile do well, but big players like Brazil and Argentina pull the average down, especially with inflation and currency swings. But money is one layer. Wealth is about productivity stability, how well money flows through society. North America has deep capital markets. Think Wall Street, Toronto, massive tech ecosystems, a giant integrated market under USMCA. Goods, people, ideas move fast across huge, rich consumer bases. South America is loaded with resources: oil, lithium, copper, farmland, fresh water. It exports the stuff the world needs, but turning resources into broad, stable wealth is hard. Why? A few reasons. Institutions, predictable rules, courts, contracts, investors like that. In parts of South America, politics and policy can swing hard. Price controls, capital restrictions, sudden taxes. That scares long-term money. Currency, the US dollar is the world's reserve currency. It lowers borrowing costs and keeps prices stable. In South America, inflation and devaluations show up more often. If your money loses value, planning and investment get tougher. Scale and integration. The US is a continental market of 330 million people with high purchasing power. Canada plugs in seamlessly. Mexico manufactures at scale right next door. South America has Mercosur, but it's more fragmented. Tariffs, politics, infrastructure, bottlenecks, slow trade inside the region. Productivity, North America pours money into research education at the top-end high-value industries. Software, chips, aerospace, finance, entertainment. South America has world-class agriculture and mining, but it needs more value-add, refining manufacturing tech to climb the income ladder. Now context. If we switch to purchasing power, what your money buys at home, the gap narrows a bit, but North America still leads. And inequality exists in both regions: big city wealth, rural poverty. One difference is social safety nets and long-run stability. So who's richest? North America, by total GDP, by average income, by accumulated wealth. But is the story over? Not really. Nearshoring is pulling factories into Mexico. Lithium in the Andes is critical for batteries. Chile shows how stable rules attract capital. Uruguay shows how stable rules attract capital. Brazil is a giant. When it gets policy right, it moves markets. If South America unlocks consistent rules, better logistics, value-added industries, the gap closes. Resource-rich is potential. Stable, high-productivity economies turn potential into wealth. Rank it. North America first, South America second. Explain it. Institutions, currency stability, integration, productivity. That's why one is richer today, and how the other can catch up tomorrow.